bracket, he gets heated. He just really turns it on, and we see, oh, they're hopping right into it. It is Remmy versus Blaizzy. Stage bans down to Apocalypse.
Okay, and here we go. So we've seen a bit of Blaizzy earlier and kind of how he's able to secure early KOs with his Mordex, right? There was that one kill he got, I think, like on the right side of the stage with a very early gravity cancel side signature, and it was beautiful to watch here. We don't really see this legend often. You know, Double Dime was one of the few that would consistently pick Azoth, but other than that, it kind of far and few between.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people always still talk about how good of a signature kit he has, just because they hit hard, they cover a lot of area, they also just complement the weapon's kit very well, whether it be extra anti-air coverage, some retreating coverage when you're looking at things like the bow, but he hasn't been able to find any of that just yet, and Remmy with the Russian Mafia to take stock number one.
Yeah, that's definitely, if you're trying to make a statement at the beginning of a match, that's definitely one way to do it. Blaizzy definitely on his toes now and almost getting an extended conversion off of that platform until Remmy had to stuff that one out. But now Blaizzy's like, oh, I got to turn it up now. I got to start playing a whole lot faster because Remmy just smoked my first stock.
Yeah, Remmy plays incredibly well from the lower bracket. It just seems like he becomes an entirely different player. So however he behaved in the winner's bracket, any of that footage does not help you here. Whoa, the ghostly hands from the underworld sending Remmy up, but not enough to score the knockout. The side air, Remmy still survives, but that axe toss to seal the deal.
Yeah, showing what cannons his Azoth has, goes for the 60-yard pass to the skull of Remmy there, and I loved the way he was so confident when he threw it as well, because Remmy had to jump into that. It's not like he was just going to drift into it. Blaizzy knew he was going to jump there.
Yeah, it always feels good whenever you get those reads, because you've got those 8 directions, and you can change the throw angle a little bit depending on your own current momentum, because it'll inherit a bit of that, so that's where you see people get like these crazy teardrop throws and everything. But oh my gosh, now Remmy with the 1 stock lead up over Blaizzy, but this is so monumental for damage, especially when he's on the hammer. Oh, but look at that maximum damage. Blaizzy putting on much as he can. That is the slide kick into the ground pound is as much as you're going to get off of that for a true combo.
He's looking for a little bit more here. Blaizzy needing 1 clean hit to secure the KO. We saw him go for the gravity cancel D-Sig before, and that's a great option that he has, because if he does it at just the right height, he can hit someone that's standing and someone that's jumping, and the hitbox is so large that getting around it for the punish can be very difficult.
Yeah, that is one of the most common options you'll see, just because you can't duck under it. Like, it just gives all that extra coverage, and you see him, oh my god. Alright, that was slick. He knows how fast that stomp can go off. It does have like a very particular hitbox, but he spent the dodge on the gravity cancel. That gave Blaizzy the go-ahead, like, oh, his dodge is down. If ever I was going to press, right now is the time. But there was another stomp waiting for him in the wings.
Yeah.
And just closing it out.
And that's some of the best moments of Brawlhalla, right? Well, you'll whiff a hitbox on purpose to bait your opponent into thinking that they have a moment to punish you, and before they can even get a word in, you have another hitbox waiting for them.
Oh yeah, I mean that's standard footsie's neutral play.
Yo, and so far, Blaizzy, great start on Miami Dome here. Looks like the smaller map is really doing him some favors, forcing Remmy into the corner. Down sig? No, I thought that would have been a perfect moment to go away and throw out that fadeaway arrow shot, but it looks like Blaizzy's not going for it.
Man, as much of a lead as Blaizzy had, Remmy is just cutting it to ribbons.
I like that for the punish, because Remmy recognized that he couldn't actually get anything off of where wow, he was able to dodge through all of it?
That was gutsy.
Nice.
Blaizzy with the anti-air off of the downlight. Second guy.
And that end stick from Azoth can be very tricky as well, because you can find yourself dodging to try to avoid it, but it shoots 2 arrows, one in the front and one in the back. And that second arrow in the back will always catch people who are trying to dodge away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I still just can't get over how Remmy spot dodged that bow side signature. I mean, like, listen, Blaizzy, he placed it perfectly, so Remmy was dead center of it. I don't know what other dodge would have been as good of an option, but still, that is just gutsy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure even Remy kind of had to be like, whoa, thank the Lord on that one, because he probably didn't even know whether or not he's going to be able to get through it all or not. But here we go. Blaizzy now finally sent to his second stock. Remy honestly didn't take too much damage on his second stock in order to bring this one back. But Blaizzy, there we go. His bow play has been great. I mean, just the way he's able to move in and around the stage. When he has the axe in hand, he goes for a few weapon throws and stuff. But the way he moves with this bow, this is just...
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of those dash jump fastfalls just to threaten some of the low attempts. He gets the extra range off the downlights. I mean, he's been getting good strings even into signatures, and that can be hard to find because a lot of folks, they'll end up dodging out of those.
Wow. Beautiful.
Whoa!
There it is. There it is. I was looking for that before, but finally now he goes for the fadeaway with that down sig on bow. Will push A's off the back. He lines it up and shoots it right between the eyes.
Yeah, if somebody's trying to cross you up, hitting them with that one, absolutely brutal.
And Remy, oh, there it is again. Oh my gosh.
Jeez. Just pouring on the signature, so much damage, just inches away. Oh, the hammer ground pound tying up the stocks now. Remy's back in it.
And sometimes that's a little bit of a game of chicken, right? You see them going for the ground pound. It looks like it's clearly not going to hit, that you think they're going to let go of the button to try and stop the end lag as early as possible. But then they just continue to hold it, and you find yourself dodging into it because you didn't expect they'd hold the button down that long.
Yeah, that's definitely the game that ends up playing, because if they pull out of it early, they can fast fall into the recovery, and you got to watch the upward hitbox. But if they hold it, you got to watch the downward hitbox, the ground pound.
Wow, Blazy. I actually thought he was going to go for a gravity cancel and sig there to try to cover some of the options from Remy. Not able to do that. Remy answering back here. Blazy needs probably one more D-Light recovery or just any signature really to get the KO. Neutralair almost had enough on it as well. Falling there.
So close. This
Not
time,
enough.
not enough still.
He's still looking for the falling there. He knows. He's like, all right, I didn't get it this time, but it's the most non-committal option he has, and he can control his drift a little bit even when he's falling. There we go.
All right, third time's the charm. Blazy tying up the set 1-1.
Okay, now this.
Look at
this is
that.
a
Remy
match.
doesn't want to replay that. He's like, all right, Miami Dome, you had a little bit too good of coverage there. I do not want that. I want somewhere else. Take me off these high platforms.
Now, granted, I don't know if Apocalypse is much better. Granted, you have a little bit more base platform there, but a bow dash D-Light will still cover like half the stage there.
Yeah, I guess Remy's just looking to make use of the smaller walls here versus Miami Dome. I know he really likes corner guarding people. And I mean, hey, Bodvar's a great legend for that, because that sword down signature can end stocks at orange.
That's a free punish, goes for the Sayer there. And the thing I'm interested about is Blazy still has some stuff in his pockets that he hasn't used yet. We haven't seen that side sig on Axe come out yet. We haven't really seen the end sig as an anti-air option come out yet. And I'm wondering if he's just saving it for this kind of dire moments. There it is. Look at that,
Ooh.
right? Almost enough to KO.
Oh man, gets it off the top with the ghostly hands. It was the last one grabbing there too. Usually you end up hitting with just the extended range that it has, but Blazy was able to cover just that front portion.
And falling neutral air from Remy. Blazy with that stock lead now, throws out the nair, unable to get a hit. Beautiful catch on the dodge there. Nice three-piece conversion. No answer from Remy there. Had to take that damage. Oh man. You see a down sig from Blazy maybe? Ow. Weapon throw. Oh.
I mean, he's swinging for the fences now. You see the signatures coming out. He's certainly going to be looking for those side airs. One does knock Remy off stage, but oh no, now he's unarmed, swaps over to the bow. Is it going to be enough?
Wow, and that stomp Sayer almost looked a little bit slow for a second there, but either way was able to get the job done. Blazy just getting sent to the second stock here, looking for a weapon. There's the spawn. Remy not able to starve him out. Oh man, those falling nairs have been great.
Oh, Remy, there it is. He found the hammer. It's heavy weapon versus heavy weapon. But Blazy has such a damage lead built that almost the downlight knocked out.
Blaizzy getting caught running into Remmy a little bit too much there. Finally manages to get the KO with the neutral light from the axe. And you see he charges up that weapon throw and throws the axe straight up to delay the next weapon spawn as much as possible.
Ooh, but Remy's able to clear him. Ah, but pays for it with a little bow combo.
What's the mix here? Beautiful movement from Blaizzy there. Easily getting the side light D-light conversion. Anti-air again with the neutral light D-light. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the N-sig there. That would have been all she wrote for Remmy there. Remmy getting a little bit of a lucky break there because I think Blaizzy was having a hard time choosing between whether or not he wanted to go for the N-sig or the side sig there. Wow.
Dodges out. Oh, man. Remmy with that gravity cancel neutral light. He uses that fairly often to just cover so much extra space for so much longer than a lot of the typical edgeguard options.
Okay, neutral light coming out. Remmy able to side light over that and come down falling. That's one of the cool properties of that sword side light. You gravity cancel it, you still retain a little bit of gravity so you can fall on your opponents from above.
Yo, just roll right down onto him.
Okay, hold on. Remmy's bringing this back. Blaizzy getting
damage is
there.
just about even now. Remmy just skipping Blaizzy off and continuing the weapon starve. Blaizzy on the back foot gets a downlight into recovery, able to arm up with the axe, but tosses it away. Oh!
Because that's what I was thinking about before. I was like, wow, he went for D-light unarmed recovery. I was wondering if D-light gravity cancel N-sig would have KO'd in that first interaction, but I think he thought the same thing. Looked for it a second time, was able to very easily connect that D-light gravity cancel N-sig, right? It's one of the few true options you have to KO with an arm.
Yep. Yeah, it's incredibly powerful. Hits like a truck. It can't be that easy to land. It's a very different timing and spacing for the buttons than a lot of your typical combos, because you've got to let that jump rock for long enough to get you in range for it.
Yumiko is going to be the pick for Remmy here going into this game 4, and I wonder how that's going to pan out.
I wonder if this is a little bit of Blaizzy has been hitting phenomenal strings and reeds with his bow, and Remmy goes, whoa, 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 I play bow. I'm the bow player here. What are you doing? So I wonder if he's trying to answer that back with the swap over to Yumiko. He keeps the hammer for the strength and power that he needs, but right now it's just not working out.
Yeah, because I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, Remmy has a bow, and he's trying, I think, his game... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Downtown. That was tough.
Yeah, he sent that one by standard mail. The read was early in. It was weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw down here. Just go meet it when you're ready.
And unfortunately for Remmy, I don't know, he's getting kind of smacked right now. He's trying to get something going, tries to go for a side light D-light, the perfect dodge there to interrupt and get a hit of his own from Blaizzy to stop Remmy from getting any more pressure. I mean, that's what you like to see.
Remy's starting to threaten with those bow side airs, just smacking Blaizzy again. Oh man, keeps him on the ground. So that's a little bit of that conditioning that we've talked about. You hit your opponent with a similar option time and again, and then when they try and adjust away from it, hit them with the answer to that.
Oh, wow, Remmy didn't go for the ground pound there. Here we go. Oh, tries to go for the D-light recovery, misses the recovery, giving another chance to Blaizzy to get some extra damage. The falling Sayer does hit with the bow. Blaizzy recovering high, just falls down to the base platform unanswered, and another hit for Blaizzy. Every single hit he gets here in these last moments, so hard to deal with. Nice.
Oh my gosh! So much damage onto Blaizzy. A weapon toss from even just right there was enough to knock him out. So I gotta tell you, that just means Blaizzy has been extending his stocks extremely well. Remmy hasn't been able to get those efficient knockouts, and that's why we see Blaizzy has the time to build as much of a damage lead as he has here.
Oh, Remmy looking for a little bit more. The neutral air from that high up will have enough force to get the KO on Remmy, and Remmy is now, potentially on his last stock here of the tournament if he's not able to bring this around. And granted, Remmy has shown signs of, some sort of answers whenever Blaizzy goes for a gravity cancel signature for one of those kind of meteor signatures like the side signature or down signature on Axe. His response is always an immediate dash forward weapon throw because he knows that's the most of a punish he can get. But weapon throws is not enough damage to bring this around. You're gonna need stronger punches.
Ooh! Dash jumping over the low bow strikes. Blaizzy just getting the better of most interactions here, just hopping over Remmy and tagging him in the back.
See, this is what we were looking for here. Kind of the bow ditto, but
Oh my
forget about
gosh.
it. Yeah, that last stock, it wasn't even close. Blaizzy very convincingly took that one. I mean, Remmy will be seeing you, but...
So, as much as Remmy started out with the advantage in the set, Blaizzy just had the adjustments, and Remmy was scrambling to find the answers. It was just too little, too late. And I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, a lot of... Remmy likes going for those grounded options. He likes those combo stars, whether it be the stomp or the downlight on sword, some of the longer-reaching bow strikes. And Blaizzy was able to just leapfrog over him, tag him in the back every single time.
And now, I mean, Blaizzy, not only did Blaizzy make